I request our next speaker is Dr. M.G. Chandrakanth, Director, Institute of Social and Economic Change from Bangalore. Sir, I request you to come and take a few minutes.
The Institute for Social and Economic Change, where we are a policy think tank for the Government of Karnataka, Government of India and other organizations. Basically, we are a research and teaching and policy outreach institution founded by Professor V.K.R. Rao in 1972, the former minister who contributed heavily to the national income analysis of the country. So basically here we have initiated a few IT initiatives at the institute. They are office networking, of course. These are very perhaps common in other universities also, or institutes also, through LAN with Wi-Fi access to different organs of the institute. We also have partial computerization of the accounts. We have provision of internet and email facilities to the students and the faculty. The institute's website, email server hosting within the institute. We have computer lab for the PhD scholars, computerization of the library services, so the students have access to the accessions in the library. Also electronic databases for social sciences, which are like IndiaStat and then other CMIE and other websites, which are very useful for social science and other related faculty. We have digital library, where digitization of about 10,000 documents is there, and perhaps we can say we are the best in social science in South India. We also have online access of digital documents through digital server. Office automation, we are trying towards full computerization, but not yet over, but these are the future initiatives. Also computerization of HR management, estate management. The PhD program, we want to do online admission process, not yet, we have to start. Conducting online entrance examinations, structuring we have the biannual seminars of the PhD students. Also we have doctoral committee meetings, monitoring the progress of the PhD scholars. So these are all what we want to do. Online application for the vacancies and internships, converting the entire campus into Wi-Fi environment, bandwidth upgradation, converting institute's website to a dynamic website, and introducing CCTV and biometric systems installation. Now, we want to start the governance from the CEO. So make the CEO accountable through faculty assessment of CEO, whether there is any adherence to the rules or not, any violations can get negative scores. Committee proceedings should be uploaded within time. Decisions are taken, did they meet the deadlines, etc. Then instance of the violation of rules, they all need to be digitized and actions too. And so that first the CEO is made accountable. Then we have uploading of events, workshops and seminars. We want to open dialog boxes with options giving authentication to the concerned to upload the events, workshops, seminars. Doctoral committee meeting proceedings, as I mentioned earlier. And also access to each action can be restricted to the concerned user within the institute. Then the library book borrow information, so that the faculty can save time, avoid going to the library to know whether the book is borrowed or not, who has borrowed and how frequently it is borrowed, and making a book request online. Then we have accounts, permissions to purchase, invest, whether they follow the KCSR or ICR or ICSR rules or the Karnataka Financial Code, and the permission, whether the permissions are granted. This should be made again electronic. Payments of rents and other payments by the faculty, and also the salaries and other aspects. The file movements, date and time recorded in addition to the remarks of the officers below the CEO. The user applicant can trace the file movement similar to the courier, like courier companies do. These reduce the follow-up time so that they also enhance the dignity of the applicant and also the dignity of the institution. The student activities, the student to upload the information on their own information. e-statement of their problems, needs, hostel problems related to infrastructure, operation and maintenance, recording suggestions, comments of supervisors, responsibility to see that the students receive their comments in time for improvement, supervisors and guides to make made more accountable, responding to student needs, not discounting the problems of the students. Estate branch, similarly, construction works, whether they have e-tendering procedures they have followed, whether the Karnataka Transparency Act has been followed or not, so they ought to be made according to e-governance, where all purchases exceeding 1 lakh have gone to the e-tendering process, etc. So these are all our future initiatives. Then we want to have a responsive, dynamic, interactive website. A responsive website makes web page to look good on all devices such as desktops, browsers, tablets, and phones. When YouTube presentations of the director and other professors, faculty, and other officers, so that the users know about the institute. Search options to make it convenient for the users to find the necessary content with the help of search field providing the information. The dynamic content ability for authors to upload documents. Similarly, we have blogs. We want to have blogs, feedback norms, so that informational set of articles consisting discrete entries, blog to be well designed to retain our readership, site visitors to have enhanced opportunities to engage with the institute website, including the social sharing and comments. We want to provide a forum for the students to interact with the alumni and seek their opinion regarding career advice, placement, etc., and connection which will bring about the cohesive environment within the institution. Feedback forms are an effective method to collect the response from the website users. Analytics, statistics and analytics functions to help how popular our presence is in terms of number of hits. They help to discover how users find our website, who linked with us, how many hits have been made, by whom and when, and this feedback will be very useful information for the institution. Social media integration adds credibility, it gives users a chance to engage with us, offers the institution the chance to self-promote through our audience individual priorities. The faculty, staff and student profile also will create our own profile within the existing template, and content supported by the attested documents. So whatever documents are given, they should be sort of authenticated with proper agency. Highlight the reel. In addition to what's new section, we want to include a highlight reel that includes the bestsellers of our publications to e-commerce site. Also have Twitter feed highlighting user mentions of our publications. And we propose to use the HTML5, Bootstrap and other technologies mentioned here. And then e-governance initiatives provide common platform for uploading annual self-assessment reports by the faculty, staff, students, giving deadlines with documentary evidence for all the claims. Both responsibility and accountability will be there. Student attendance, teacher to upload the attendance within a stipulated time. Then reporting grades or scores after valuation of answer scripts within stipulated time. E-governance initiatives again, feedback on teaching from the students to be obtained to enable the teachers to improve their performance. Feedback norms for forms generated by including comment suggestions. If teacher gets successfully low points, then the consent to be informed, etc. So these are a few initiatives we propose to take it up. Thank you very much.